Halloween is literally like a week away. I thought it would be a lot of fun if we looked at some of the best couples costumes. I've never worn a couples costume before, I don't think. No, never done it. Maybe this year will be the year. First one here, it's just Doritos. You know, it's not too complicated, but I feel like people would definitely get the picture with this. You know, they got a little bit of like cheese powder on their arms. Although it's kind of a simple idea, I appreciate how accurately they represented the Doritos. I would rate this costume 10 out of 10. Second one, struck by lightning. So the guy here is the lightning bolt, and then the girl is the one that was struck by lightning. So creative. I could never think of costumes like this. The majority of my Halloween years have been either a cat, a vampire, or like a pumpkin. That's about it. This is a very creative one that I never would have thought of myself. You want to be lightning, then get your significant other to be struck by lightning, and then you'll be like the ultimate duo. It'll be great. These guys here are silent film stars, 100% in black and white. So they're taking it to the next level. I never, ever would have thought of like any of these costumes. We also got Popeye and Olive here. I love how he's carrying a can. Is that a can of spinach? I'm gonna guess that it's a can of spinach just because it's Popeye. Real cute. This one, honestly, one of my favorites. This is a Google Maps costume. You know when you like put in the Google Maps, you can like pick like point A and point B. They're the little points, and then they have like the street intersections on their shirts. This is my favorite one so far. Like, hands down, my favorite, just because it's so insanely random, and like, I've never, ever seen this costume before. This is truly original, and I think it deserves like 5,000 rounds of applause. It's really good. Okay, so these guys are acrobats. They kind of took the play on words and made it acrobats. So they're like bats, but they're still acrobats. They just added a little bit of like bat flair to it, you know?
Okay.
I don't think anything I'm saying is making sense, but you get the point. Number 7, Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man. Adorable. I don't know how they made like the little, I'm guessing those are like cardboard boxes and they kind of like cut it like that. But they did a great job. Again, like just really cute costumes that I would never think of. How do these people think of these costumes? They're doing so much better than me. So much better. We also have here Mr. and Mrs. Fox. Now I think this would be a super easy one because all you really gotta do is get some fox ears, just dress in something that's like maybe a little bit fox colored, so like yellow, brown, and then they just drew like fur on their faces. So this is a very low budget, low effort costume, and those are always my cup of tea. I always go for those costumes. That's why I've been a cat and like a vampire so many times, because you only really need a couple things. For a vampire, you just need the teeth. Then you can just wear all black and be like, I'm a vampire. And for the cat, you can do the same thing. Wear all black and cat ears and you're like, I'm a cat. Very easy thing to do. I always do that kind of thing. This is my kind of costume. 10 out of 10 for easiness. We also have the iconic John Lennon and Yoko Ono. I feel like this one's been done probably a lot, but I've actually never seen anybody dressed like this in person. To be fair, I don't usually go out for Halloween that much, so I don't really see a lot of people at all. But I mean, you'd think that more people would wear this. Also, you don't really need too much. You can kind of just sort of wear your normal clothes if you have something similar, and then just like some, honestly, I think I could really be Yoko Ono. Like, we got the same hair already. I'm already one step ahead. I think I may be her for Halloween. I just gotta get Andre on the same page, and we don't know if that's happening. Number 10, we have the Beetlejuice couple. Super creepy and like really weird looking, but I also love it. I love when people wear like just kind of gross costumes for Halloween, because I feel like a lot of people don't. A lot of Halloween costumes are more on the cute side, and like whenever I see someone in just a super like weird or gross costume, it just makes me so happy. I live for it. Or like really actually scary. I love it. If I had the supplies to make this, I would totally do it because I would love to freak people out. We also have the Dumb and Dumber costumes. If you can get suits like that, then go for it. They're so good. They're so good. Okay, any guesses what this one is? Leave your guesses in the comments, okay? All right, are you done? Here we have a French baker, and a wedding cake. Now, the wedding cake kind of looks like they just put a bunch of like Timbits and like stacked it together. But I mean, I still dig it. Oh, how cool would it be if like you dressed like a wedding cake and you actually got like giant pieces of cake and like stuck them to you? So then if you're like out late, I don't know, like trick-or-treating or going to like a Halloween party or something, and it's like 12 a.m. and you get a little bit hungry, you can just start eating your costume. I think that that is $1 million idea right there. Edible Halloween costumes. I would totally wear it. Johnny Cash and June Carter. Oh my goodness, there's so many good ideas here. I really want to go out for Halloween now. I didn't have any plans to go out for Halloween, but this is kind of changing my mind. We also have a Lego couple because, you know, couples don't only have to be human couples. They can also be Lego couples. I don't even know how they did those hands and like the head. They're so good. Oh my goodness. Pinata and birthday girl. How good would this one be though if like you somehow managed to kind of stick some like candy in the pinata costume, and then like every time like you'd walk around, you just kind of like hit your partner a little bit and like candy would fly out. That would be the best costume ever. I feel like you just have like people following you around then though, trying to like get your candy. I think it would still be worth it. Soap and loofah. I feel like I've seen this one before. I don't know if it was in real life, but I've definitely seen pictures of like the soap loofah combo before. And even though I've seen it before, it doesn't get old. Still would love to be a loofah for Halloween. I think that I could really be a good loofah. I think it really like resembles me well. I think we'd make a good costume combo. We also have some camp counselors. This would also be a super easy one because like you could literally just wear any kind of summer clothes, shorts, t-shirts, socks, runners, throw in some headbands. I feel like you'd need a whistle just to really be a true counselor, and then a clipboard. And there you go. Such an easy one to do, but I also feel like it's super unique because I've never seen this before. Again, I don't know, maybe I live in a bubble and I just haven't seen any of these Halloween costumes, but they're all like so creative. They're just all so good. Viewmaster and slide reel may be my new favorite. I don't want to say for sure, but I don't know how many of you guys ever had one of these when you were younger. I feel really old talking about that.
When I was young.
No, but seriously, I had some of these when I was younger, and like they were like my favorite thing. Like you'd have the little slide and have like different pictures on it, and then you'd put it in like the little Viewmaster. I didn't know that's what it was called. And then you'd like click through them, and it was my favorite thing. I used to like love looking at like all the slide pictures. Super creative costume, so good. Now if you want to go the extra mile and just do the full body paint, if you've ever wanted to do that, I definitely wanted to do before, but mine was to be a Smurf and I wanted to paint myself blue. Never happens, but if you're not opposed to the idea, you could be a trophy, literally a gold trophy. Now these people are wearing clothes over top of the gold. Would definitely recommend to put something on top of the body paint, but how fun would it be to paint yourself gold for a day? How many other chances do you get to do that? Not very often. If you would like to do that, trophies are definitely the costume for you. Oh my gosh! Willy Wonka and the Golden Ticket. This would be such a good one. I would definitely call dibs on being the golden ticket personally. Great costume. I was a big fan of the Willy Wonka movies back in the day. I was like so much of a fan that whenever I would buy like chocolate bars, literally for like months after, I would like in my mind pretend that like it was the chocolate bar that had like a golden ticket in it. I swear a couple times I even got like a gold piece of paper and put it in and then like wrapped it back up and then just like opened it again so that like in my mind I could be like, oh look, I got the golden ticket. I don't know if that's sad, but I did it. Last but not least, guys, we have the Black Swan. This would be such a good one. Again, I kind of want to do this. I'd want to call being the Black Swan. I just dig like the darker colors a little bit more. Like the white one is very like pretty and pure and innocent, but I'd want to be like the Black Swan and go a little bit crazy with like the black eyeliner and like makeup and stuff. You could really make a great costume out of this. But that is the last one on here. I'm sure there are a ton of other amazing couple costumes that you guys could be, but these were some of the ones that I personally thought were the most creative and ones that like I've never really seen before. So if you want to be extra unique, extra creative this Halloween. Here's some costume ideas for you, and if you end up trying out any of these or just dressing up at all, let me know what you guys end up being, and let me know if you are gonna try out any of these. Other than that, I hope you guys are having an awesome day so far, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!